YouTube, what's going on? Reading from the Berkeley Copwatch Handbook. Give you an introduction to Copwatch. This handbook is intended to introduce people to the main concept of police observation and documentation. It is far from complete, and we certainly learn more every day. It is true that in different parts of the country and in different situations, the people will devise cop-watching methods to better suit their own situation. When groups call themselves Copwatch, most people expect that the group A directly observes police and that B, the group practices nonviolence. The ways that each group chooses to explain, follow up, protest, or give support to survivors is a matter that is best left to the expertise of those who have lived under the jurisdictions of the particular police departments being observed. Please use this information in this handbook as the way of stimulating discussions in your organization and providing a basis for forming your own police monitoring project. The right to even observe the police is currently under attack, and those who choose to take up this work are on the front line and in the struggle to control state power. Good luck. The contents of this book and other materials are on our website, www.berkeleycopwatch.org. And you are welcome to download and modify our material to help your group get started. Who is Copwatch? We are a group of community residents, students, and concerned individuals who have become outraged by the escalation of police misconduct, harassment, and brutality in the recent years. We have joined together to fight for our rights and the rights of our community by taking on the task of directly monitoring police conduct. That's right. We walk the streets and watch the police. Although it is important to resist police brutality by taking cops to court, filing complaints, and having demonstrations, we believe that it is crucial to be in the streets letting the police know that the people will hold them accountable for their behavior in the community. We have no single political or religious belief. Our volunteers come from a variety of backgrounds and orientations. What we share is the belief that citizens' participation and direct monitoring of police is a crucial first step towards building a movement capable of stopping police violence and challenging the increasingly powerful role of police throughout our society. If you have been a victim of police abuse, witnessed abuse, or just plain fed up with police misconduct and want to do something, give us a call. We will train you to Copwatch. We also need artists, writers, researchers, outreach workers, organizers, and others to help. We are all volunteer group, so your help is always needed. History of Copwatch. Copwatch was started in March of 1990 in response to escalating abuse to the people of Telegraph Avenue area of Berkeley. At that time, a radical UC student cooperative called Barrington was physically attacked by police and many residents were injured. Harassment of homeless people and others were increasing. Frequency of severity as police attempted to make the area less desirable to poor people. Some folks came together out of mutual understanding that this violence, which targeted the poor, street people, people of color, activists, counterculture types, was direct result of the pressure from the university and city-sponsored effort to cleanse the area to make it more appealing to retail shoppers. Although there were many additional responses to the crackdown, the original group decided that it was most important to carefully document what was happening so that we could convince others that this was actually happening and also to use our presence as a deterrent to misconduct. We have been working steadily ever
since. The way
since.
I do that is I say, well, officer, I'm not here to interfere with what you're doing, because I know that would be a crime. 148, Penal Code Section 148. I'm not allowed to interfere with a cop, obstruct a cop, delay a cop in the course of their duty. But I do have the right to watch. So, and especially in Berkeley, they have the cops are trained that they're supposed to put the least amount of restriction on citizen. What are we doing on time? We okay? We got 2 minutes. Great. Okay, so one of the things we also do is we like to practice nonviolence.
Basically, when an officer is trying to get friendly with you like that, let your antennas go up. You know, what's the reason? You know, he's an officer and I didn't do anything wrong, so I shouldn't get on my way. Ask the officer, am I free to go? Or do I need to stay? If you're free to go, take heed, go right then and there. Don't sit around, you know. In 1991, Copwatch worked extensively to document police brutality during the People's Park riots. We also organized response to the verdict in Rodney King's case back in 1992 that drew thousands of people. Over the years, we have documented and opposed the introduction of rubber and wooden bullets into the Berkeley police arsenal, along with police use of pepper spray. Our opposition to tasers and attack dogs was helped to keep those beyond the reach of Berkeley Police Department for now. We have worked with other groups, to stop laws which discriminate against homeless people, such as anti-panhandling laws, anti-sleeping, and most recently, campaigns to make it a crime to sit on a public sidewalk. Copwatch's purpose and goals. 1, that is to reduce police violence and harassment through accountability. Directly observe the police on the streets. Walk in pairs. Stop. Watch and document incidents. Maintain principles of nonviolence while asserting the rights of the detained person. Be a witness for the detained person. Demonstrate citizens monitoring for those observing the incident. Educate the public about police conduct. Follow up with public pressure and legal proceedings. Support brutality victims in defense of false charges. Encourage and assist people in filing complaints or even suing police. Lobby to stop discriminatory legislation and policies that increase police powers over people's civil and human rights. 2, to empower and unite the community by creating alternatives that don't require police involvement. Educate the community about their rights. Distribute literature and publish findings. Provide Know Your Rights training and any other class, forums, literature that helps the public to understand the scope of the problem and possible solutions. Expand community support for victims of police crimes and community-based efforts to organize against police misconduct. Encourage people to solve problems without police intervention. Explore alternatives to calling the police. Encourage people to exercise their right to observe the police. Defend the right to observe by demanding it, doing it, writing about it, and never letting it be taken from you.